And staying in South America, Peru's President Dina Boluarte has hit a shocking 3% approval rating, which is one of the lowest ever recorded for a leader. Her presidency has been marred by scandals including Rolexgate, where unexplained luxury watches and jewelry raised questions about her involvement in corruption. She's now made headlines once again for vanishing from office last year for a secret nose job. Here's more on the scandal-plagued leader.
Peru's political foundations are crumbling under immense pressure. President Dina Boluarte, who's grappling with an unprecedented 3% approval rating, now faces what many consider a global low for a leader in a democracy. The disapproval is palpable. While her rise was dramatic, replacing ousted leftist Pedro Castillo in 2022, her transformation from a Marxist ally to a pro-business centrist has sparked outrage.
A day such as today, December 7th, a dictatorship rose on Congress, where they kidnapped our President Pedro Castillo Terrones. No matter what, Pedro Castillo Terrones is still our democratically elected president for 5 years.
Boluarte's scandals have added fuel to the fire. Her unexplained luxury, dubbed Rolexgate, shocked a struggling nation.
She has 2 Rolexes. I have met her twice, and both times she had a different Rolex. It was a curious fact. We realized that the most expensive watches, the Rolexes, had appeared when she was president and not before. In fact, the watches appeared when she had already been president for a few months.
Even her excuses fell flat.
On the subject of the watches, I must admit that it was an error to accept as a loan those watches from my friend Wilfredo Oscarima. My brother lent them to me, perhaps in the spirit of wanting to represent my country well.
Meanwhile, even though the prosecutors probed $300,000 in mysterious payments and police raided her family home, the answers continue to remain elusive. But this was not the only scandal that happened. In mid-2023, the Peruvian president briefly vanished for over 2 weeks. The reason? A secret rhinoplasty for breathing issues.
She told me she was going to get a rhinoplasty, a surgery on the nose, but for breathing problems.
Basically, Peru's president underwent a nose job at a surgery clinic in the capital, Lima, and she was gone for nearly 2 weeks. And so, Peru's lawmakers debated impeachment, citing the president's dereliction of duty. Boluarte dismissed it all as hysteria, and critics saw it as yet another example of a detachment from the nation and responsibilities.
It would be cause for dismissal because the president should have asked permission from Congress.
Peru's hardships continue to deepen as leadership flounders. Violent crime surges, gangs plant grenades in schools, bus drivers fall victim to murder. Yet Boluarte and Congress redefined organized crime, shielding extortionists. As per Human Rights Watch report, over half of Congress's members face investigations, and instead of accountability, they pursue self-preservation. As Peruvians lose hope, many leave. Over 400,000 emigrated in 6 months.
We stayed in a park from the morning until night. We wanted to make it here, but we couldn't. The body couldn't take it anymore. My legs hurt me a lot. It wasn't only me who was tired, but other mothers couldn't walk anymore.
Some demand authoritarian measures inspired by El Salvador's Nayib Bukele. The others dream of elections to end the chaos. Even though President Boluarte's term stretches to 2026, the question is, will she last? For now, the president remains defiant, adorned in luxury and plastic surgery, dismissing all criticism.